Hi guys, we are doing a little beta test this week. Meg and I have been bouncing around an idea of releasing some short episodes either once a month or bi-weekly to cover either stories that just don't have enough facts or research to make up an hour-ish episode, or topics that are maybe a little more out of the typical wheelhouse for Grimly. So we thought we should just release an episode and hear from you guys and see what you think. So after you listen today, please be sure to send us a message over on Instagram at Grimly Podcast and let us know your thoughts. For example, would you like a shorter format episode every once in a while? Or what type of subject matter would you like to see us focus on for shorter stories? We really do want to create a podcast that has a lot of listenership feedback, because we are creating this for you guys and we want you to be a part of our little podcast show we are building. So really any constructive feedback is welcome and appreciated. Thanks, and keep listening as Meg tells us about the apocalyptic devastation that happened 66 million years ago when the asteroid that hit the Earth wiped out the dinosaurs. Thanks.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome to Grimly.
Yeah, this is a side episode.
It is a side episode. I'm Meg, and normally Missy mostly does all of the work. And I have a topic that I wanted to share. So
it was something that you came across on your vacation.
Yes. Yeah. I did come back from Mexico recently.
Yeah.
And my husband and I stayed so we've been to Mexico before in the Yucatan Peninsula, which is where Cancun and all that area is.
Right. Close to the water?
Yes. Sort of like the warmest, most beachy, kind of white sand part of Mexico.
Yeah.
This time we spent 4 nights on the northwestern side of the peninsula in a town called Mérida.
Okay, so kind of close to the States?
It's not close to the States. Mexico's like this weird.
Oh, right. There's that weird little
so it's like down this farthest
Got it.
Here,
okay.
But it's along the Gulf of Mexico. So like on the north side, so you've got like Cancun on the very bottom of the peninsula, and that's just like Atlantic Ocean.
Right. Spring breaks.
Yes, on the north side is kind of the southern border of the Gulf of Mexico. So we stayed in Mérida, which is like the biggest city in that area on the north side, for 4 nights, and then we drove across the peninsula to Playa del Carmen.
Okay.
So there is this area that's called Chicxulub, or Chicxulub rather, and part of the tourism there is that there is this area called the Chicxulub Crater. And it's sort of, there's all this dinosaur lore. So it was from us about an hour and a half drive.
Okay, because
quite a bit of driving.
Because this is a site that's like.
Yes, I will explain.
Okay.
But there is like some tourism around this particular area. So full disclosure, we did not go there. And now I'm sort of glad that I didn't, because it's freaky enough without having actually been there. But if we ever are on that side of the world again, we'll go specifically to that little town of Chicxulub. So it sort of came up because like I said, we spent 4 nights in Mérida, and then we're driving back down towards Playa del Carmen, which is near Cancun, which is where we flew in and out of from Seattle. So this highway is just flat, and there's like jungles on either side of you.
Yeah.
And it's just like you on this flat road and, you know, a wall of trees on either side of you, and then these cute little like weird like ladders that are on poles across the highway. Which we learned are for like monkeys and wildlife.
Oh, it's like a wildlife bridge up here that we make.
Wildlife bridges, yes.
Okay.
Adorable. So that's sort of like setting the scene. So Dave and I haven't been to this part of Mexico before. We honeymooned down there in Tulum before.
Right. We
waffle area.
If you don't remember the driving in the hole story.
Yeah. No, did we talk about it?
We did.
So this time I did all the driving. What I guess like this to set the stage here is like there's something kind of eerily flat about this area, and like in the back of your mind you're like, it's strange. It's beautiful, it's green, there's, you know, beaches and ocean and all that, but having been there twice in like 2 different parts, and like it's strange because like there's a bunch of like ruins there.
Yeah.
And sometimes those ruins are the tallest thing for miles and miles and miles. It's
Okay.
like, and they're not that many, a couple stories, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of eerie in the sense that you're like, something in the back of your lizard brain was like, why is it? It's just interesting, like interesting observation. So it wasn't, and we knew there was this dinosaur lore over in Chicxulub. And so like on our way back from Merida, I was like, why? Well, we didn't get to go. Like, what did we miss?
Yeah.
So Dave pulls up the Wikipedia page, and I'm basically going to read you a series of bullets from this Wikipedia that had me, no joke, I'm driving, screaming in the car, like horror.
Right?
Like this is fucking hugely terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you're like there in the place that it happened.
Yeah.
And like now it's all coming together. I'm like, it's just so deeply noticed the first time it came. There's just sort of strange about it. So okay.
It's funny because you've been talking about wanting to do this for a minute.
Yes.
Since you were in Mexico.
Yes.
You texted me, you're like,
craziest.
this is fucking insane and horrific and I hate it. And
yes.
You've like built this up in a way I'm like, what the fuck am I about to hear?
I hope that it's like, and I definitely want to say record while it's still moderately fresh because I hope that it's not just me, but I also, I don't know about you guys or you specifically,
right.
Like we've seen, you know, the Armageddons and the the sudden impact or deep impact and all these like
asteroid specific art movies.
These like apocalyptic films. And so there's just like this ingrained fear of like what happens to humans in these kind of environments.
It's funny because like growing up, I remember I used to watch like dinosaur documentaries about the asteroid and like what happens and like, but you know, it's probably for kids and they probably don't really dive into the stuff, but it was like asteroids, quicksand.
Oh, quicksand.
In the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Were things that I was terrified of as a child. And like, it's such a weird, stupid, irrational fear.
Well, I can say
maybe
asteroid might not be completely irrational.
All right.
So the subject is the Chicxulub Crater.
Okay.
What is it? It is the impact crater buried underneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The center of this crater is technically located offshore in the Gulf of Mexico, but it's named after this coastal community called Chicxulub Pueblo.
Okay.
Town.
Yeah.
The crater was formed just over 66 million years ago when a large, put it lightly, asteroid struck planet Earth. And you all may recall hearing about this in elementary school as the reason that the dinosaurs went extinct.
Yeah, it's like the main theory.
Yes.
Right, because we don't know.
We don't know, but I'm going to give you a whole list of reasons why they're probably accurate.
Okay.
And I want to say that I think it was glossed over in elementary school. I'm just going to say.
I mean, maybe it needed to be.
It just never circled back around in my life until I was there miles from where it actually happened.
Okay.
In literal lore.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Let me tell you what it's, to me, one of the most terrifying true story horrors I've ever heard.
I mean, it wiped out the planet.
The planet.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know.
It's hard to fathom that.
I will help you fathom it.
Okay.
It's horrifying. Okay. So this crater is estimated to be 120 miles in diameter and 12 miles deep.
Damn. Okay.
It's interestingly only the second largest confirmed impact structure is what they call these things.
Okay.
The second largest impact structure on Earth, and the larger one is in South Africa, somewhere. I didn't have time.
Right, you didn't dive into it. That's fine.
And it was many, many eons older than this one that was 66 million years ago.
Interesting. I wonder if that was also like an extinction event. Because there's been...
Yes, multiple extinctions.
There's been 5.
How do you know this?
College. There's a theory that we're currently in the 6th extinction.
All right, well, let's not horrify everyone.
Sorry. Bye.
You're probably right, though.
Yeah.
This crater was discovered by Antonio Carmajo and Glenn Penfield in the 1970s, which were a couple of geophysicists. I know, only 1970s. These geophysicists were there looking for petroleum in the peninsula, so they were trying to get
Sounds about right. Sounds correct, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. So they had some suspicions that it was a crater, but they couldn't really find verifiable evidence at the time.
Yeah, like how
1970.
How do you know you're in a crater that
I
big?
think that they were in boats and they were like kind of, I don't know, doing
Maybe
some
you
surveying.
just kind of
Interesting, there's a pattern to this kind of rock formation. And it seems to be a circle.
Okay. I mean,
and there's a larger circle.
It's just so big.
I'm going to tell you how big, quite large.
Okay.
120
Sorry, I don't mean to keep interjecting.
No, you're not. No, this is what you're for. Fantastic. In 1990, Alan R. Hildebrand obtained rock samples. And I'm really super dumbing this down because this is a mini episode, and I could probably go to great detail.
But this is not a geology podcast.
Absolutely not. So they found some rock samples. Okay. Layman's terms. And these rock samples provided evidence as to this was in fact a crater, and it was the impact location.
Okay, so did the rock samples, I don't know if you looked this up, did they like figure out it was something extraterrestrial or maybe something that shouldn't have been in that crater?
Yeah, there was
in that area
that, like something catastrophic happened here. Yes, that came from different locations.
Okay, and there's probably like some extreme thermal evidence.
Yes, and we'll get into some of the specifics about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So geological evidence dates the impact to what is called the Cretaceous Paleogene boundary, which is widely accepted to be the time when widespread devastation and climate disruption caused mass extinction events, resulting in the loss of 75% of plant and animal species on Earth, including all avian dinosaurs, which are the non-flying.
Right.
So if you didn't live in the ocean and you didn't fly, you were fucked.
Yeah. And if you had probably any sort of substantial mass, because it also wiped out vegetation.
Yes.
Therefore, there's no food.
Yes.
The trophic food center is
one
fucked.
Situation kicked off a number of things.
Yeah, because all the dinosaurs that eat like grass or leaves or whatever.
Or they eat other.
Well, those die off, and then the other dinosaurs eat those dinosaurs. It's a trophic waterfall for sure.
A trophic waterfall.
Yeah.
Is that a college term?
Maybe.
Really?
That came out of my brain from somewhere. I blame alcohol.
All right, so I've got a little list of kind of bullet point impact specifics. Okay, so specific evidence collected about this impact coming from global sources of geological research, including metals and rocks. Again, we're dumbing it down. From Haiti, Montana, Colombia, and from isotope curves in sturgeon and paddlefish bones found in a sedimentary unit or a dig site in North Dakota. So like multiple places.
So like everything that was in this site's also been all over the world, essentially.
So like there's evidence that corroborates that this thing happened there. That can be found in all of those different locations.
Yeah.
At that time.
Like kind of in different areas.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
AKA this shit affected the entire planet, and really the evidence is everywhere.
Right.
Okay, so the asteroid was a type C asteroid, which all I'm going to say is it's the most common, which is fucking scary.
Oh.
It was about 6.2 miles in diameter, large enough that if it sat at sea level, it doesn't sound all that big, but if it sat at sea level, it would have reached taller heights than Mount Everest.
Well, so I think about the Grand Canyon's a mile deep. So it's 6 Grand Canyons wide.
Okay, yes, these are the things that really fucking trick me out.
Yeah. It's hard to like wrap your brain around how big something like that is. Truly.
Okay, the velocity estimated about 12 miles per second.
Damn, something that big going that fast.
So you wouldn't even, if you were here, we might not even see it coming.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, it's probably, and that's the thing I think is with the movies, it's always like, oh, it's coming. We have to like figure out a plan. Like,
well, now we have the technology to probably coming from space.
Maybe
12 miles a second. Okay.
Yeah.
The impact generated winds in excess of 620 miles per hour.
Holy shit.
And just for context, airplane travel is 550 to 675 miles per hour.
Okay.
So that's pretty quick.
I was about to ask.
I don't know if you've heard that story about some storm off of the Atlantic coast between like New York and Europe recently, where airplanes were flying and ended up in a storm, and they were pushed to speeds of 800 miles per hour, like in some kind of weird wind tunnel.
That's insane. I have not heard that
There's
story.
video of people on those flights because the turbulence
Yeah,
is wild.
I bet.
And they survived because turbulence is not dangerous in terms of air
Right.
travel, although it is alarming.
Yeah.
But they basically reached their destination like an hour and a half faster than they should have. That's trippy.
That's insane. Like, I don't know if it'd be worth getting there that much faster.
It probably was. It's going as fast as it needs to go.
Like, I'm an hour and a half early, but I've also pooped my pants. So, I don't know if this is a win.
Okay. All right, so the winds as this thing is hitting Earth, 620 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's, a lot. Like,
so that's the wind around.
Yes.
So it's like coming one way, the wind around it is.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
The impact would have triggered global seismic events, aka earthquakes, with an estimated magnitude of 9 to 11 on what we call the Richter scale now, globally.
Okay, what is the biggest earthquake?
I'm not sure, but I think 9 is really, really high.
9 is very high. Like, I think 9 is probably like, it's like going to wipe down cities.
Yes.
Like 11 might wipe down a city,
but
for
like,
sure.
For that to happen all over the world.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this is the worst for me. This is the part that had me screaming. Okay.
Perfect. I'm really looking forward to it.
The impact and the seismic activity that it caused spawned mega tsunamis.
Ooh.
Don't like that.
No.
Okay, over 330 feet tall waves. Was one simulation suggesting that the immediate waves from the impact, which were, again, where I was,
right,
reached nearly a mile high.
Which is the Grand Canyon.
It's unfathomable.
So when I say the Grand Canyon, I mean the Grand Canyon is like a mile deep.
Yes.
That is insane.
That you don't want to be anywhere near.
I mean, or you want to be like right in front of it, so you just go.
Oh, it's fucking horrifying.
Worst case, best case, I don't know.
Definitely.
Like you don't want to be
wiped out in the initial.
You don't want to be in the middle.
Well, there's more ways that you can die.
Okay, perfect.
There's a lot more. Okay, so there's also this sort of like, because it was such a big impact, there's like waves that happened above the sea,
right?
Like at sea level.
But
there was also an impact and like waves that happened underneath the sea.
Oh, okay.
So these are called like sea floor waves.
Yeah.
And basically what they left is these like ripples in the sea floor, sand, silt.
Oh, okay. So
and those have reached what is now Louisiana with the length, like those average wavelengths that have created 200 feet.
Like
waves,
like ripples, like basically hills underwater.
Yes.
Okay.
All the way to Louisiana.
To Louisiana. Damn.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, the largest wave ripples are ever documented are that area created by this.
Right. And that they can still see. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Material shifted by these earthquakes and the waves reached to what is now Texas and Florida. So you were having, obviously, these were mile high waves and like it was all over. I just think as American children, it wasn't obvious enough to us that this extinction event that killed the dinosaurs, that's all we cared about.
You're right.
Fourth, fifth, sixth
right.
grade,
Like the brontosauruses are growing.
Just like right over there.
Like, yeah.
And
like, yeah.
No, glossed over.
Seriously.
I never knew. Fascinated. This is when it gets really nasty.
Okay.
Besides the mega tsunamis, that's sort of like the worst of it for me.
Yeah.
But this is how everything else died. You didn't immediately die from
the impact, the tsunami, the earthquakes,
fires. Wildfires, I'll talk about him.
Yeah, I mean, like
it's on fire as it's
right, and like the insane earthquakes that happen around the world.
Yes,
like that would be.
But there's no buildings, right? There's no humans,
right?
So it is just like,
I mean, it causes like landslides, and like sinkholes.
Yes,
something else I was very scared of.
So what I had also not known about was that this is a combination of like the location that it hit and so you've got this giant rock from outer space that's poured into our environment,
right?
Hot as fuck, vaporizing matter.
Okay.
So a cloud of hot dust, ash, and steam would have spread from the crater with as much as 25 trillion metric tons of excavated material. Excavated material is like from the seafloor and below. Not bedrock. Some bedrock, yeah. I'm not saying it's like Earth's core, but some stuff.
I mean, it probably impacted pretty deep.
Yes. So that was being injected into the atmosphere by the blast, and some of it, which were like rocks on the seafloor, made of different chemicals and minerals. Some of this material actually escaped Earth's orbit.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
That's insane.
Violent.
Yeah.
And then dispersed into the solar system. So now it's a part of, forever time.
Yeah.
Most of it, though, fell back into Earth and would have heated to incandescence at re-entry, which is
like blue,
raining hot rocks of fire.
And I think of incandescent, I think of like something so hot it's glowing. Blue. Yeah, glowing or blue.
I don't think I specifically learned that blue was the color, but it might have been blue. It might have been red. It might have been orange.
Yeah, because when I think of like incandescent like material now, it's like that silvery holographic. Am I making that up?
I don't know, but the point is it's hot.
It's very hot.
So something is glowing hot.
Yeah. Coming back.
Hot, fiery rocks.
Back onto like the world, essentially.
Yes, all over.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. The fire rain heated Earth's surface and then ignited wildfires that burned up to 70% of our planet's forests.
Wow.
And now we're talking about mass extinction.
Right.
Didn't die immediately. Devastation to living creatures, even hundreds of miles away, would have been unfathomable. Modern day Mexico and the U.S. would have been just absolutely devastated.
Like a wasteland.
Yes, obliterated. Immediate burial under debris occurred suddenly over wide distances, resulting in simultaneous mass extinction of countless species. So that's sort of like all of our fossils that we find.
Right.
Dinosaur bones.
Because they're all, and that's like kind of how we figured out there was a mass extinction, is because all the fossils are from the like same time.
Yes.
Frame. Yeah. Because everything was wiped out. I don't know why I'm laughing.
So it's
like a nervous laugh.
It's happened before. There's a history. There's a precedent.
Yeah, there's been a couple of these. Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So this is sort of interesting. So listen, the Earth is 70% water, right? Or so is it more than that? I don't know. It's a lot of water.
I think it's 70% fresh water.
Okay. So, but it's a ton of fucking water.
No, that's an absolute lie.
Why? Because
I think 70% of salt water, and I think we have like 1% fresh water or something like that. Yeah.
Such a water crisis. But anyway, our world.
Yeah.
That being said, this thing could have landed anywhere, but it landed very near land.
A landmass.
Yes. Okay. So due to the impact zone being in relatively kind of shallow water, because it was sort of near the coast, some of those rocks I was talking about were sulfur rich. And those were vaporized, ejected into the atmosphere, and resulting in that dust that we talked about. And that had catastrophic ramifications to the climate. So there was like this greenhouse effect immediately.
Okay.
And then this dust clouded the Earth for what they say is probably like a decade.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. It also, so this dust, as it cooled, they said there was a mention of acid rain.
Oof.
Earth is fucked at this point.
Yeah.
So that climate change would have caused large-scale temperature drops, and that also helped devastate the food chain, anything that was alive.
Right.
For over a decade, sunlight couldn't reach the Earth's surface.
Yeah. Did this cause an ice age?
I don't think ice age was specifically mentioned.
Okay.
This is just a Wikipedia page about this specific crater.
Okay.
Possibly.
Yes. I feel like a cooling event probably happened if the sun can't reach.
I've also heard ice age contributed to, but yes, this could have been the thing that started it off.
Right.
To change the whole climate.
Yeah.
And now we have an ice age.
Maybe.
Potentially.
I mean, it makes sense in what you're saying when you can't get sunlight for a decade. What is that going to equal?
Well, plants can't photosynthesize. Insects don't live. Plants don't live. Nope, everything that eats plants.
Yeah, that trophic cascade, man.
And then that's the most of it. It was horrifying. But I feel like there's a little kind of like I had a moment where I was like, damn, like if this didn't happen, maybe our life, like maybe planet that wouldn't be the planet that we know now.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
We might have never been here.
No, absolutely not. I agree.
So all this destruction created conditions that, like, over time, especially in this area, supported human settlements in a region where surface water is extremely scarce. So the landscape is littered with cenotes in that part of Mexico, which are like natural pit source sinkholes, from the collapse of limestone bedrock. That exposes groundwater. So the ancient
sinkholes was also something I'm very scared of.
Like sandy ones.
Fucking imagine, like just you're just like walking around, minding your own business, and just like fuck. The ones where the cars disappear. I've talked about this before, but I like every time I see a video, I can't help but just like sit there and watch it, even though it's horrific, which is probably why we have this podcast. But
I'll watch them. Natural disasters.
Yeah, we're just like, oh my god, that car is gone. Was someone in that car? Ugh, sorry. Anyways.
I feel like they have the line like China.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like it depends on what's underneath, and
yeah, who knows?
Yeah, truly.
So in that area of Mexico, the ancient Yucatecan native people, like the Maya, used these cenotes as their source of water, and they formed their cities around them. They used them as their water sources, and then some of them were considered sacred places. Or portals to the afterlife.
Oh,
and
that's
home
fun.
to their rain god Chak.
Oh, okay.
So those cenotes are still there. You can go now. You can just go and take your fat ass in there and swim around in them.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. It's
interesting.
Like a big, tourist
thing.
There's hundreds of them naturally. And then just like after hearing that, I was like, oh, so like even if there was, anything here before, this landscape was different and it's forever changed.
Yeah.
Because of this asteroid.
It's interesting because you talk about like the climate and stuff. You just realize like how delicate the balance is.
Oh yes. Oh, Missy.
Sorry.
You're gonna stress me out. Just like it's delicate and we are fucked.
Oh yeah, we are fucked. It's probably not gonna be. We're not gonna be fucked in our lifetime, truly. But it's, I mean, a big reason why I don't want to have kids in multi-generational like after me, because it just feels like we're leaving them with like a dumpster fire.
Well, the earth goes on.
Yeah, it will, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, the earth is like, try me, bitch.
Been there.
I've been there 5 times. Try me again. I dare you.
Sorry, it's a Chicxulub Crater. I don't know that the asteroid has a name. Somebody's finding it.
Fucking the Annihilator.
Truly.
That's what it should be called.
Just horrifying. The mile-eyed way it really sends me. Mega tsunamis, no thanks.
Mega tsunamis.
Swim, so.
Oh, that's right.
It's double scary for me. Not that anyone could swim in that, but
but truly, like the fact that you don't know how to swim just still boggles. Like you never have like a parent just throw you into water and be like, fucking figure it out.
No, but I traced swimming lessons, which I got sick. Sick stomach every time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you just didn't want to learn how to swim.
I was scared.
I mean, I never took fucking swimming lessons.
Scared of the water.
Water is scary.
I don't like it.
I mean, open water is scary. Like a lake. Whatever.
I don't like it in my ears, specifically.
Oh, okay. So it's like a sensory issue for you.
Bad earplugs. Although I have been snorkeling once. That was fun. But I was just... I was in a very specific mood.
Back to the that area of Mexico, there's all those really intense underwater caves.
Okay.
That people scuba dive in.
Oh, yeah. Cenotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those,
some of them are underwater.
No fucking thank you.
Yeah, I don't like it either. We've been to a number of cenotes, not any of the ones that you just
like the fact that you're diving under the earth and you're in water, and there's just so many factors.
Oh, sure. It's like twice as dangerous. It's like the cave structure.
Yeah.
One thing.
Right. And like you flip your flippers the wrong way. You build sediment up in the water, and then you can't fucking see, and then you run out of air, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
So many cave stories like that. Like underwater caves. Just it's a level of, I don't want to say stupidity, but I want to say stupidity that
a level of risk.
That I don't feel the reward is worth.
Same.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, that was a good show.
Thank you. Was it scary?
It's crazy. I feel like I probably studied this a little bit in college.
Sure.
Specifically because of like the extinctions that we studied for like my geology class. So I feel like I had like a vague idea of it, but it's still it's hard for me to like wrap my brain around the like weight of it.
Yes.
I think for most people too.
Definitely.
Because like you hear about like Mount St. Helens.
Yes.
When that erupted, like
yes,
it was like just one volcano, and there was dust on the other side of the world.
I know.
And the devastation that caused.
True.
And they talk about Rainier blowing eventually. Yeah. And like I don't think we can fathom the devastation that will cause up here. I mean, we'd be fine.
Yeah, or like the big one. What do you call it? The big one.
Yeah.
Cascadia.
Or like if Yellowstone, the entire volcano under Yellowstone erupts.
Oh. I've heard about that too.
That we would be fucked with that.
It's been a while since I terrified myself with that information.
Yeah, that was like a Nat Geo Discovery documentary I watched as a child, and I was like, "What am I doing here?"
Like, yeah, we're all just like everything's fine for a couple hundred years.
Let's go to Yellowstone and like fucking touch a bison because we're stupid. Like, yeah, we need to get our shit rocked maybe every once in a while. Just a reminder of we are very delicate on this weird marble in the middle of fucking space.
Yeah,
but yeah, good job.
Thanks.
All right, we're leaving. Bye. Hi guys. We are doing a little beta test this week. Meg and I have been bouncing around an idea of releasing some short episodes either once a month or bi-weekly to cover either stories that just don't have enough facts or research available to make up an entire episode.
Thank you so much for listening. For podcast updates and episode photos, be sure to follow us on Instagram @GrimlyPodcast.
Also, be sure to rate and review our episodes, and we will see you next week for another episode.